Michael Jackson, known as the King of Pop, was undoubtedly one of the most influential artists in the world. His music, style, and fame transcended generations, making him a legend whose impact is still felt today. However, beyond his musical genius, Michael Jackson's career was also marred by conflict, controversy, and conspiracy. A particularly unsettling aspect of his life was his battle with the music industry, which he eventually accused of exploiting artists. This video delves into the conspiracy theories surrounding his death, his feud with Sony, and the possibility that he may have faked his own death to escape the industry's grasp. The slave contracts in the music industry. The term slave contracts refers to the unfair and exploitative agreements that artists often sign with record labels, particularly in the music industry. Many musicians, driven by the desire for fame and success, sign these contracts without fully understanding the consequences. These contracts often trap artists in long-term deals where they work tirelessly but receive little compensation, with the majority of their earnings going to the label. Michael Jackson, having signed with Sony at the height of his career, became entangled in this very issue. Jackson was responsible for generating billions of dollars for Sony through his record sales, yet he was only receiving a fraction of the revenue. His frustration with the label grew over time, especially when he realized that Sony was not supporting his music and videos to the extent that he believed they should be. Jackson's public statements about Sony were the first signs of an impending confrontation, one that would shake the foundations of the music industry. The feud with Sony and Michael Jackson's business move. The tensions between Michael Jackson and Sony escalated when he publicly revealed his displeasure with the company's treatment of his music. Despite his immense success, Sony had been offering Jackson lower budgets for his music and music videos, significantly affecting the promotion of his work. In a bold move, Jackson announced that he had purchased a significant share of Sony's publishing rights, essentially owning half of the label. This move shocked the music world, as it demonstrated Jackson's savvy business acumen. By buying into Sony, Jackson gained a position of power within the company. However, his announcement also revealed the deeper, darker side of the music industry. Sony, which had benefited enormously from Jackson's success, now faced a dilemma. The artist who had helped them dominate the music market was now in control of a substantial portion of their business. Jackson's decision to buy a stake in Sony was one of the most strategic and unexpected business moves in music history, but it was also the beginning of a battle between Jackson and the industry's corporate elite. The allegations against Tommy Mottola and the dark side of the music industry. Michael Jackson's feud with Sony became even more personal when he accused Tommy Mottola, the CEO of Sony Music at the time, of being evil. Jackson revealed that Mottola had been exploiting artists, particularly black musicians, and blocking their progress. This accusation was significant because it suggested that the music industry, under Mottola's leadership, was engaging in unethical practices that stifled the careers of talented musicians. In addition to these claims, Jackson also spoke out about Mottola's control over his ex-wife, Mariah Carey. According to Jackson, Mottola had been spying on Carey, tapping her phone calls, and trying to control her career. Jackson's public statements about Mottola sparked a firestorm of controversy, but they also shed light on the power dynamics and manipulation that artists like Jackson and Carey faced in the industry. The mysterious death of Michael Jackson. On June 25, 2009, the world was stunned by the sudden death of Michael Jackson at the age of 50. The official cause of death was attributed to acute propofol intoxication, a powerful anesthetic that was administered by his personal physician, Dr. Conrad Murray. Jackson had struggled with chronic insomnia for many years and had reportedly relied on propofol as a sleep aid, a practice that is highly controversial and dangerous outside of a hospital setting. In 2011, Dr. Murray was convicted of involuntary manslaughter for administering the lethal dose of the drug, which ultimately led to Jackson's death. However, despite the verdict, many fans, conspiracy theorists, and even some medical experts have questioned the circumstances surrounding his untimely demise. One of the most widely circulated conspiracy theories suggests that Michael Jackson's death was not accidental, but orchestrated by powerful figures in the music industry. Jackson had long been vocal about his grievances with the industry, particularly with figures like Tommy Mottola, the former head of Sony Music, who Jackson accused of being abusive and manipulative. Jackson's public statements, including his famous comment about the devil worshippers in the industry, painted a picture of a man who was becoming increasingly disillusioned with the corruption in the business. Some speculate that the music moguls who controlled his career may have seen Jackson's outspoken nature as a threat, fearing that his revelations could expose secrets that would shake the foundation of the industry. His death, coming at a time when his career was on the rise again, led to widespread speculation that powerful figures may have orchestrated it to silence him. Was Michael Jackson's death part of a larger plan? The idea that Michael Jackson faked his own death has gained traction among some of his most loyal fans. These fans argue that Jackson, who was known for his elaborate disguises and ability to transform his appearance, may have staged his death as a means of escaping the constant scrutiny and pressure of the music industry. Jackson's ability to disguise himself was legendary, and many people close to him have attested to his skill in altering his appearance. It is not far-fetched to believe that Jackson could have planned his own disappearance to protect himself from the industry's exploitation. This theory suggests that Jackson, aware of the growing dangers he faced, may have decided to fake his death in order to live out his life in peace. Evidence cited by supporters of this theory includes reports of individuals who claim to have seen Jackson alive after his death, as well as photos of people who resemble Jackson, leading some to believe that he may have gone into hiding under a new identity. The legacy of Michael Jackson and the truth behind the conspiracy. Regardless of the truth behind the conspiracy theories, Michael Jackson's legacy as an artist and a cultural icon remains undeniable. His music, groundbreaking performances, and philanthropy continue to inspire generations of artists and fans worldwide. However, the controversies surrounding his death, his struggles with the music industry, and the ongoing conspiracy theories reflect the darker side of fame and the price of success in the entertainment industry. The music industry, for all its glamour and prestige, has long been known for its exploitation of artists. From unfair contracts to the manipulation of careers, many musicians have fallen victim to the industry's greed and power. Michael Jackson's story, whether it ends in tragedy or mystery, serves as a cautionary tale for those who seek fame in an industry that can often be as dangerous as it is rewarding. That's all for today's video. If you found this video interesting and insightful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more thought-provoking content. Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear what you think about Michael Jackson's legacy and the theories surrounding his life and death. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.